Okay, so this is for my parents, tweens, and teens out there, okay? So this one's for you. You know, whether we want to admit it or not, our children can be a strong reflection of who we are. Have you ever heard of that term called learned behavior? As many of us know, it is a conditioned response to situations. One day, Demetrius and I were in the car with the boys, and in a matter of maybe about 5 minutes, I may have heard about 2 or 3 complaints. I mean, we were around the corner from the house from each of the boys. Now, I was literally frustrated. And I remember thinking that in the area of complaining, that I had really dropped the ball when it came to teaching Emmanuel and Elijah about the significance of gratitude. So at that moment, I really began to gain clarity about how God felt when He was dealing with the children of Israel. He had protected them from Pharaoh, fed them, and He was even their personal escort to the promised land. And guess what? They were still complaining. According to the Old Testament Hebrew lexicon in the New American Standard, the term complain means to remain. See, when I really thought about the situation after dealing with the complaint session that my boys are having in the car, our children are a reflection of us. They're a reflection of me. So without thinking, I would say things like, you know, just in the past, oh, why are they driving so slowly? Or in the drive-thru, when you have another car in front of you, how many people are they ordering for? You know, and I don't know if you've ever had this experience, but there's some times where, you know, you ask for 5 packs of ketchup, they give you 2. And then I'm thinking, what does she think? Store inventory costs are coming out of her paycheck? And the truth be told, I guess it could impact the overall budget that it takes to even run the restaurant chain. But this is the point. Complaining demonstrates powerlessness and a lack of gratitude. Many of us want God to enlarge our territory. However, we fall into an emotional frenzy when the waitress brings out the steak medium well and not well done. The Bible says it's the little foxes that spoil the vine. So I had this thought. I believe that it's in those moments that show God if we're ready to receive what He has for us or remain where we are. So let's set a noteworthy example for others and spend more time looking inward for ways to show gratitude instead of the lack of it. So here's the action plan. Challenge yourself to stop complaining for the next 21 days. Also, get a journal or a notebook and write about 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for each day. You'll be surprised how your perspective will change and how your appreciation for life and other people will increase, and it'll open doors for God to move on your behalf. For more weekly podcasts, click on subscribe and follow us on Facebook. Until next time, I'm out.